Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I'm Michael.
I'm Susan.
I had to think about where it was for a minute, but I know we're in Falmouth and it's this week. I know it. Okay. Where was could it be? We're gonna get some sunshine. Get sunshine on This Week in Falmouth.
I don't have it planned, but I'm hoping that the groundhog said we're gonna have sunshine earlier. Puxatawny Bill. Yeah. So sunshine in the future.
Nice. That's what we're hoping for here.
Exactly.
So we're busy working on the guidebook and planning stuff for the summer, but the town is busy.
Different things are going on.
Filed all this stuff, so shoot,
okay.
Go for it.
Made at the Museum, a 5 Senses expedition. This is at the Falmouth Museums on the Green, over across from the Village Green. Thursdays, February 1st, which is past, the 8th, the 15th, and the 29th. Join Mary Wilson at the Museums on the Green to experience the 5 senses while interacting with art and artifacts. Then get crafty with a hands-on art activity to take home.
Nice.
Geared for children ages 3 to 6 with a caregiver. All participation levels welcome. Space limited, so register if you're interested.
3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Caregiver. I like
the caregiver. Yeah.
Not just drop your 3-year-old off, right?
Exactly.
Like many of us would have liked to have done at one point.
We are not babysitters. Right? Artistic flair. Falmouth Public Schools art teachers at the Falmouth Art Center. In fact, the Falmouth Art Center has 3 new exhibits that just started February 2nd today, and they also have a opening reception for these 3 exhibits, and that's this afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m.
Nice.
And it's a potluck, so bring something to share, either sweet, savory, or liquid.
Yeah, probably a lot of liquid. Okay. So
February 2nd. Through February 27th over at the Falmouth Art Center. They're open Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, is it? I think they're open every day. Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2, and Sunday, 1 to 4.
Okay.
So they are open every day, just staggered hours. This will be the Falmouth Public Schools art teachers, including Corrine Adams, ceramics, FHS, Jane Baker, studio art, FHS, Karen Farries, 8th grade, Tiffany Van Moy, 7th grade, Amy Maceda, grades 5 through 6, Julie Duffany, T-Ticket Elementary, Anissa Graff, East Falmouth Elementary, Nancy Johnson, Mullen Hall School, and Catherine Sodaitis, North Falmouth Elementary.
A lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
Yeah, there is.
They're actually going to be displaying their talent over at the Falmouth Art Center.
Great.
The second one is called Selfie. Again, the 2nd through the Monday, the 26th.
You read about this
selfie.
What we're doing.
Trip. Yes. It's a trip. Selfie, self-portraits, but also expression of the artist's culture or inner life. So it's not just what you see on the. These works explore self-reflection and introspection, inner and outer worlds of the artist. And finally, Falmouth Public Schools student show off at Falmouth Art Center. Includes the work of all the Falmouth Public School students. The opening reception, again, is tonight, 4 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Clue on stage. The Falmouth Theater Guild is presenting Clue. Miss Scarlett did it in the drawing room with the hammer. Or something like that.
Hammer.
I used to love this.
Yeah, I knew. Yes, of course. Yes.
Very cool. Anyway, this is also a cool play. February 2nd through the 18th, Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, Sundays at 2 o'clock, over at Highfield Theater up on the hill. Based on the iconic 1985 Paramount movie, which was inspired by the classic Hasbro board game, Clue is a hilarious face meets murder mystery, which begins at a remote mansion, 6 mysterious guests, unusual dinner party, murder, blackmail, and sleuthing.
Wow.
Yeah, who did it, where, and with what?
It's always the question.
Yeah, who, where, what?
Colonel Mustard did it most of the time, didn't he?
Yeah. In the garden with
the rope. With the rope. Yeah. At least at my house, that's how.
Grave undertaking. So walk through Falmouth's old burying ground.
Pretty cool.
And if you've never been over there, it's really cool.
It is
Yeah,
cool.
It is. It is. It's well worth just, I think it's open most days. You can just walk through the gates and take yourself around the burying ground and
You
check
walk
out the,
over the gate.
Yeah.
So,
check out all the old headstones.
Yeah.
February 7th, 10 to 11, park over in the 300 Committee Land Trust lot, which is at 157 Locust Street. Walk across the street to the big stone, the Mariner Memorial there.
in the triangle.
Yeah, in the triangle on the corner of Mill Road, and then walk right down to
Don't
the.
get hit by a truck.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Use the crosswalk
Mm,
and head
right.
towards the large boulder.
Mm.
Opposite the memorial, across Mill Road is the top of cemetery. Registrations for this walk have to be paid online. The tour guide cannot accept any payments. So there's a link on our website. And there's also a link on the Falmouth Museums on the Green website, because this is sponsored by them, on how to pay for this.
Nice.
Falmouth Farmers Market indoor continues on Sunday, St. Barnabas. It will continue through April 14th on Sundays.
Love that. Everybody loves it. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ergonomic Gardening by Terry Soares,
Oh.
Monday, February 5th, 12 to 2. This is over at the First Congregational Church of Falmouth. It's being sponsored by the Falmouth Garden Club. Ms. Soares will discuss the benefits of applying ergonomic principles for gardeners to minimize the risks of negative physical impact on lower backs, knees, arms, wrists, and hands. Applying these gardening practices.
Good knowledge.
Yeah, should improve personal safety and results.
Love it.
Terry is the co-owner of Soares Flower Garden Nursery in East Falmouth, and studied landscape design, and her husband is co-owner with her, and they've been designing, installing, and maintaining gardens for 2 years. She's very, very knowledgeable.
Absolutely.
All are welcome. There's a requested donation of $10. The doors open at noon. The meeting starts at 12.
Awesome. Okay.
Securing Your Digital World, a comprehensive cybersecurity workshop for professional and personal protection. This is sponsored by We Can, and it takes place in Hyannis. They are at 127 Airport Road in Hyannis.
Okay.
It was 3 Mondays. The first one was January 29. Next Monday will be cybersecurity at your home office, and the following Monday will be cybersecurity in your home. We'll cover many topics about what cybersecurity is, when to use it, how to best use it to protect yourself, your home, or your office.
Okay.
Birchers, how the John Birch Society radicalized the American right. Monday, February 5th, 7 p.m. This is a Zoom presentation by the Falmouth Jewish Congregation, a free virtual author talk by Matthew Dallett. At the height of the John Birch Society's activity in the 60s, critics dismissed its members as a paranoid fringe. After all, Birchers believed that a vast communist conspiracy existed in America, posed an existential threat to Christianity, capitalism, and freedom. But as historian Matthew Dallett reveals, the Birch Society's extremism remade American conservatism. Most Birchers are white professionals who were radicalized as growing calls for racial and gender equality appeared to upend America. And this is all about how Birchers have changed the nature of politics in our world.
Interesting. Yeah. One of several influences and factors
One of several
changing things, and
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a different world. So I'm sure that's very interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, and there's information on our website, falmouthchamber.com, or on the Falmouth Jewish website on how to sign up. I think it's through their email.
Okay.
Life Rings, a special movie event. This is an interesting premise. Tuesday, February 6th, 4 p.m., the Falmouth Museums on the Green is presenting this. This is a joint event with the Falmouth Historical Society and Protect Our Past. Why Protect Our Past produced the film Life Rings? It's an eco-preservation wake-up. I had never given this any thought like this, but when I read this, I was like, wow, that's interesting. The life-giving rings visible in the cross-section of a tree disclose its age and reveal its durability.
Mhm.
Trees originally used to build houses on Cape Cod had very tight rings. Thanks to their slow rate of growth, consequently, wood was more resistant to moisture and insect damage.
That's right.
And that's why we have these resilient old homes that are 200 plus years old and still standing and in great shape. Today's new fast growth wood does not have the same qualities. Their rings are much wider apart, making the material subject to rot and insect damage. So the reality is putting new builds at risk, making their useful lives as short as 25 years. That is amazing to me.
That's why there's such a demand for old growth Georgia pine, you know, the heart pine, where, you know, the inside is so strong, it's as strong as oak. And there's actually, you can get it right here at Katama Sawmill.
Yeah.
They've got it right there. And but that's, you're absolutely right. It's stronger
and so they're saying with the trend toward demolition and new builds, what will the Cape look like in 30 years?
That's a great question. We're all wondering about that. Will the Cape look like that 30 years?
Yeah, all these homes that,
It was fairly new.
Start to deteriorate. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, it's an interesting premise. Yeah. It's funny, you don't think of some things and then it's like, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think about that. You know, when I think about
Well,
our
yeah,
house here
yeah.
in Falmouth, it was built in 1997. I just looked at that compared to my house. It was built, you know, 100 years before that in Providence.
Yeah.
When a 2x6 was a 2x6, and yeah, now they're 2x4, and yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
So
it is. So anyway, that's Falmouth Museums on the Green, February 6th,
that's
4
also
p.m.
very interesting.
International Book Club at the West Falmouth Library. We're on West Falmouth Highway, Wednesday, Wednesday, February 7th, 3:45 to 5 p.m. They meet the first Wednesday of each month, and selections have either foreign settings or foreign authors, but usually both. Meetings are also both in person and on Zoom. They welcome new members all the time. There's a whole list here of all their future book selections. You can go onto our website on this event listing and check out all the future selections.
Wonderful.
Wills and estate planning. This is again sponsored by We Can on Airport Road in Hyannis, Wednesday, February 7th, 6 to 7:30. Facilitated by We Can volunteer attorney Thomas Rockwell. In this legal workshop, attorney Tom Rockwell will discuss the basics of planning for your future through wills and estate planning.
Yeah, smart. You gotta do that. Yeah. What was
What?
that sign? Have you made your will? I remember that in so many places, but yeah, a lot of people go without.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is.
So there's a lot going on, a nice mix of stuff.
Yeah, nice mix of stuff, lots of artwork,
Yeah.
some theater. And then there's things that we've already talked about and we won't talk about it again, but check our website. We're always putting new stuff on there. Also, we have an after hours coming up.
Yeah.
On the 22nd, that'll be the 4th Thursday of this month
At
Bad Martha's.
Big Bad Martha's.
Right out on East Falmouth on 28th there.
Bad Martha's. It's gonna be great. Great pizza and brew.
Yeah.
Come on down, register. That event will probably sell out fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually. Yeah,
So open to members, $10 for non-members. Give us a call, go online.
Yeah. And we still have availability for guidebook advertising.
Still have availability for guidebook advertising, probably pretty much for the rest of the month to book your space, and then have another month to get finished ads. We're pretty much almost 80% full at this point.
Yeah.
I know this will be some other people are coming through. And then also, you just put out a press release for
The Citizen of the Year.
That's right.
Which will take place in May.
May 14th to
This
be
year,
exact.
yeah.
Press, yep.
And so the nomination papers are available. Remember that if you nominated someone last year, they weren't successful, you want to nominate them this year, you have to put in a new nomination.
Right.
The committee does not review old nominations.
Right.
So get those in. You can get the paper, download it online, the form, or pick one up here. And the deadline for that is February 29th.
Get an extra day.
Yeah.
February 29th, and the winner, the recipient, will be announced by the end.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it. Hey, have a great week.
Make it a great week.
Pray for the sun.
Please.